This is Joe from J. Alexander Roofing. I am here at 412 Clickar Drive, Upper Sandusky, Ohio, and I am here to perform a video inspection. I'm also going to take measurement for purpose of estimate. The first thing that I like to illustrate when I do these video inspections is I like to take a look at the gutter. As you can see, and it's even worse down towards my ladder, I've already checked it out down there, there's a substantial amount of shingle granule or shingle stone in your gutters. What that means is it's not just dirty gutters. What happens is when those granules are washed off your shingle, you're actually losing life of your roof. The granules are actually what A, give the shingle its color, make it look nice. B, they're also provide a large portion of the waterproofing. Once those granules are worn off and, washed away from your roof, the shingles start, they're gonna start pitting and cracking like we can see here. And I hope you can see these small holes and this cracking on my phone. It is pretty sunny out, so it's hard for me to tell on my screen. So what happens when the granules wash away, like I said, it pits, it cracks, and it starts to expose the fiberglass mat. The fiberglass mat itself gives the shingle structure, but it is not a weatherproof product. Now on this particular roof, you do have 2 layers, so I'm sure you're really not experiencing much leaking, but I'm gonna take a good look at this slope of the roof. There's not a lot of curling going on, it's not terrible. But when we come back to here, I'm gonna get down kind of on the slope of the roof. There's a lot of curling, so you're kind of catching this at the right time. What happens here, A, it's got 2 layers, so that's gonna not let this roof breathe at all in the first place. But B, when they start curling and cracking, it really can lead to major problems. When you get curls like this, as you can see how easy, I just picked up that shingle, I can pick up this shingle easily, this shingle easily. There's no seal left on your roof anymore. It's 80 degrees and sunny out right here, and these shingles are not laying down flat. So you are leaving yourself prone to wind damage soon, and eventually they're just gonna keep curling, getting worse and worse. The other thing with the curling that is kind of a red flag is I start looking around at the ventilation. There's virtually 0 ventilation on this house. You have a little bit of soffit vent, but if it's insulated, who knows how much that's helping at all. So what we need to do here, strip this roof down to the plywood, we inspect everything like that, but we gotta cut an end-to-end shingle over ridge vent on your entire peak, and then down here, we gotta cut in some E-vent as well. That'll really let the air come in the bottom, out the top. This roof's got to breathe a lot more. That's why you're seeing this curling on the back and why the roof looks so poor. There's no ventilation at all. Other than that, when I walk around up here, it's tough to tell what kind of shape the sheeting is in. It could even be decking. I'm not sure when these houses were built, but it's tough to say because you do have 2 layers, so that kind of can provide a cover up for the decking if there is any issues. But I think we're pretty good on that. So that's pretty much it. This roof has just ran its course. It's time to replace it. It's probably about up on its lifespan, really. I'm sure it's a 15-year-old roof or something, maybe even 20 years, so it's really just up. So, once again, Joe Alexander from J. Alexander Roofing performing a video inspection. Thank you.